Karyn Bryant for MMA Heat. I'm here with John Dodson, a 125er, long and rangy for a flyweight. Talking to Zach Makovsky just a second ago here, and he believes that you did earn a title shot. It's got to be a little bit frustrating for you to not have that right now. How are you feeling about this?
I feel okay about it. I've been out for so long that the sport forgot about me. So I'm gonna go ahead and remind him why I deserve that title shot.
And how do you plan on doing it?
Getting a knockout. Zach's a very aggressive wrestler, and I know his ins and outs. He knows mine. And I want to make sure that I can go ahead and prove that I deserve it by knocking him out.
But see, John, when people say they want to go for a knockout, I wonder sometimes that you go into that headhunting mentality.
Eyes up, eyes up, eyes up.
that you start to wonder, and you go for the headhunting mentality, and that can be dangerous.
Well, it can be dangerous, but at the same time, I'm making sure I'm going to use my full range of the mixed martial arts. Zach has already sat there and said that I'm pretty predictable because I only do one type of style, and that's striking. But when I first came into the sport, I knew how to wrestle, and I have a black belt in jiu-jitsu, so I can go ahead and use all those skills to go ahead and dominate this fight. I can take him down to make sure I can exploit all of his weaknesses, and when I break his will, then I'm going to go ahead and knock him out.
What was the most difficult part of being out for as long as you have?
Not being able to walk. Like, the mental strain was a real thing because I had to relearn how to walk and learn how to do everything else.
Not bad.
Yeah, it was really that bad because my knee was hurting so much so I couldn't do anything, and I was like in a cast, and like not being able to put pressure on my left leg, and I'm left side dominant. Yep. It's like more frustrating for me. Like pushing in the clutch in my car was awkward. Like, it was the hardest thing. I couldn't do it for like the first 3 weeks, and it was like my test to make sure I can go outside. Like, I couldn't leave my own house without somebody helping me. So I had to literally beg and ask people for help.
Well, that is frustrating.
Yeah, it was like it hurt my pride more than anything else. And as long as I can suck it up and sit there and start enjoying the things like I normally have, like how I embrace in life, I had to take this injury is the same way.
So, what do you make of the division right now? In the time that you've been out, Demetrius is still there at the top, still beating everybody, getting submissions at the very last second. What do you think of the division and Demetrius, the champion?
Well, the division in the whole, it's like we're still growing. Everybody needs to look at us as actual fighters. They keep on. There's a lot of bad comments sitting there floating around the web right now, sitting there saying that we're too little. Nobody cares about us. We're midgets. Yeah. Well, obviously I'm standing on a chair, but like that's not the truth. Like there's some of the guys that are in the 125 that are 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot, and we all just want to fight at a comfortable weight. Like just because we fight at a small weight class doesn't mean that we're not can't put the same type of caliber of action that the heavyweights do. We actually produce more actions than they do. In their book, Fightonomics. Yeah, Fightonomics. There's actual proofs, and they're saying that we are the most entertaining weight class in the whole UFC. Like any division and for all mixed martial arts, heavyweights is tied to us with the most bonuses.
Well, yeah, I agree. I always tell people to look for the lighter weight classes. You guys keep an incredibly fast-paced. Round 5 looks like round 1. You know what I mean? Technically, you guys are always very sound. But at the same time, you've criticized Demetrius in a way, saying that you think maybe that the division would have more attention if, for example, exactly. Yeah.
To tell you the truth, if I was champion, it'd be the best thing in the world because everybody would want to either root for me or boo me. But
yeah, I was going to say, John, I mean, how do I phrase this? You can be a little grating to some people. Not everybody is a Dodson fan. You know this, though.
Yeah, I know that because of the fact that no matter if they love me or hate me, they're still going to watch me fight. I'd rather have more people watching me to lose than watching me to cheer me on.
Why is that?
Because I like being the villain.
Well, you did that on The Ultimate Fighter, and you were bold about it. Yeah, I told the other team what's up. I mean, is that a calculated thing for you to come out and be a villain?
Well, of course, because everybody wants to be remembered, and nobody wants to be pushed under the rug like Demetrius Johnson. Like everybody looks at Demetrius Johnson, and they're like they don't even know that he's like the number 3 pound for pound best fighter in the world, and everybody's sitting there just like, I don't want to watch him because he's boring. I was like, come on, DJ, you got to at least say something. Mayweather does it the best. Like he outpoints everybody, and he does everything on a skill for his boxing. Like Mayweather can box anybody perfectly. Like he boxed Manny Pacquiao, and everybody's all so mad because I didn't pay for our boxing match. You technically did. You paid $100 to go watch somebody box.
So do you think though then that you're the rival that Demetrius needs? Do you know what I mean? Like if you think he's boring, I personally don't, but that he needs an anti-hero. Do you want to be that guy?
Of course, I want to be the guy that everybody remembers for flyweights going skyrocketing. Because Demetrius Johnson is doing something tremendous. I have to give the man props. Yeah,
good.
I give him props at what props is due. He's been dominating the sport. He's done something that no one else has. He's been controlling the distance, controlling the fight, and at every single fight he's looked almost perfect except against me.
All right, then. So if you get past Zach, you figure you'll be knocking on DJ's door?
Of course. You already know DJ's already dreading fighting me. He keeps on sitting there saying how much he would rather fight somebody else, and he's looking for a super fight before he even has the chance to have a rematch with me.
Well, maybe it's just a timing thing. If you win over here in Vegas and it's May, how soon would you want to fight again?
Anytime. I can fight 2 weeks afterwards.
Wow, look at that. I have to say I do appreciate your confidence, Mr. Dodson.
Of course. If I don't believe in myself, then who's going to believe in me? Besides my mom.
I was just going to say, there's always mom.
Yeah, my mom and my brother always got my back.
Nice. Well, look, you guys have an opportunity to go out there and get a fight bonus. Although, KO of the night, there's a couple of big heavy hitters on the card. You might have some competition.
Yeah, but didn't you see UFC 166?
Yeah.
There was nothing but heavyweights on that card, and I still got the bonus.
All right, John. Well, best of luck to you. I'm looking for a good fight, and happy to have you back. It's good to see the knee in action.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad to be back because I just want to put on a show.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, no problem.